It's Airtime 0542. I'm back at it again. Here today to give you guys another video. And I guess 7:45. That's when I'm gonna have to be leaving soon. So we don't have much time. So let's get right to it. Alright, I have a day off, but let's...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Thanks for watching anyway.
For the ride. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Looking at the Nets, they were tested early with a hard-fought 7-game series in round 1. And they'll need plenty more gas in the tank here in round 2. Last time out for them, Freak set a career high in points. He's shown glimpses of what he's capable of before. Shaq, was his outburst a one-time thing, or can we expect more of that from him?
You know, he's a smart player. You know, last game he had a matchup he felt he could.
Semifinals. Both these teams comes in for Hollis Jefferson, and Jones subbed in for Donald Sloan. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Noel and Embiid control the paint together inside. Then there's the Professor. Then there's Grant. Young's shot is off. The 76ers trail. Here's the Professor. Chance to take the lead. Missing. The Nets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Jones from outside, and he gets the bucket.
I know it's not a very good shot.
If they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason, as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak third,
and he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
The leaner inside, and that's off the glass and in. The Professor's got his first 2 points. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the pass to Blackwood. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
He is one of the most determined rebounders we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Here's Blackwell, and off the ground, and in it goes. And the Nets lead by 2.
They ran that inbound play perfectly there to get the quick hit.
Here's the professor, and the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul, and it's good once more. Nice move there from the professor. The 76ers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Goes up on the wing. No good off the front iron.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's the professor, defended by Jones. There's the pick. Noel passes to the professor. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
On the shot clock. Trying his one deep, and he gets it back. Another miss by Philadelphia.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Jones dishes to Mahinmi. Blackwell cans it from downtown. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Pass to Hansbrough. Shoots from 12. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner.
I don't know what I was doing again. My jump shot. I mean, note to anyone that's watching, do not use the Steph Curry jump shot. I mean, that jump shot sucks. Steph Curry, your jump shot is ass. It's time for you to get your jump shot off 2K so people can stop wasting 3,500 damn VC to use your goddamn jump shot. So, yeah. We win. What the fuck?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoffs. The intensity just kicked up a notch for game 2. Welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Brooklyn Nets in their house, Barclays Center. Checking out Brooklyn, With a loss in game one, they
Alright, I'm back, everyone.
advantage in the series. Tonight, a crucial game.
Probably gonna run 2 more games and then I'm gonna be on my way.
And after losing game one, Kenny,
please.
this is a critical game. I mean, it's a situation where their backs, as they say, are against the wall. Would you contend that they have to win this game?
Well, it would be probable, but only a handful of teams have dropped the first 2 games at home and gone on to win the series. However,
Semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2.
All right, let's go.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
The fuck? I'm finna get on your nasty face up.
Here's Greg.
I'm making face like this. Crunches.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Noel and Embiid patrol the paint together inside. Then there's the professor. Then there's Grant. Tries from 10. Makes a big pass and goes in. And the Nets lead by 6. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Take a look at Hansbrough, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. Here's the professor.
Gotta drop. Bro, damn, this Rudy Gay shot is off.
Outside, the pass to Graham, trying his luck deep, and it's Noel with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. In terms of how they respond after giving up home court advantage in game one, he replied, "That was last game. That's in the past. We've just got to focus on the present." But he did admit that a loss here will make things very difficult for them. History tells us, Kevin, that's a near impossible thing to overcome.
Thanks, Doris. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Here's Graham. Moves back up. And Embiid with the block. Bogaric off with the layup. Brooklyn's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Young. And the jumper falls for him. Young's got 7.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Here's the professor, looking for his first basket, so in this one. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the line for him here.
Bring it down.
And he knocks down.
Pick it up. Bring it down. Pick it up.
And so he hits both.
Let's get it.
Graham with the ball. Feeds it to Jones. Over to the left wing. Ball's knocked loose. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Grant. Ejected by Young. Jones dishes to Graham. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's the professor. And they're unable to
I
get
should
the
have dropped that.
basket there. The Nets with the lead. Jones, the pass to Mahimi. He kicks to Hansbrough. Outside, Jones. Here's
Alright,
Graham.
he gonna make that.
And it's
Oh, he
wide
just
right. It's
asked.
off the rim.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, this touch is basically gone AWOL.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
And he gets the bucket.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things.
I didn't get balls I
They've
want
had
because I
assists
didn't
now
know.
on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball. That's
Bro, what the fuck type of screen is that?
And beat the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Young in the corner. Fires the 3. Good for the 5th time in 5
His
shots.
foot was on the damn line.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Grant outside. Pass to the professor. Brooklyn with the rebound. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had the inability to knock them down.
And guys,
Brooklyn making a change here. Hansbrough's checked in. The professor's checked in for the 76ers. And so in the game for the 76ers, the lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Then there's the professor. Then there's Grant. And Young kicks to Jones. The kick out to Young. The Nets working the ball around now. Jones no longer.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and
Oh.
just allow him
Told
to
you
sit
too
for
far.
a layup.
Brooklyn leading by 10. And Young, here we go. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
And here is Graham. Inside, here's Mahimi. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Here's the professor, defended by Jones. The professor, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Nets are gone. 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Graham kicks to Hansbrough. The Nets have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. A free throw drops for Hansbrough.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws in 100%.
So what the freak?
That's superb.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now. And it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Nets
That
leading by
gay
8.
shit, nigga.
Kicks it to Jones. Now Graham. There's a good screen. There's a screen by Hansbrough. He got right to the cup using that screen. Mahimi's got his first basket.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead.
You talking about right now, addicted Hooper?
And beat the screen.
Alright.
Here's the professor. Graham defending. And the lead.
Damn, I think I swallowed.
And that's on
Yeah, Dick Hooper, you want to play right now?
Possession. Here's the professor. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The professor's got 8 points. Jones, no one around him. Oh, good on the triple. The 76ers trail by 8. There's a screen by Noel. Pass to the professor. Shot clock at 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Donald Sloan's checked in for Jones. 1:24 left to play here in the second quarter. Graham dishes to Slow. Young, right side. And there's the feed to Slow. That 3 off the mark.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Here's the professor. A three-pointer is right on target. And now it's only a 5-point Nets lead.
And they may be leaning a little too heavy on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
McCullough's checked in for Brooklyn. And here they come. And it's good.
And one.
Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
The dish to Noel. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the layup that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first free throw of the game. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Oh, I'm gonna add you right now. Addicted Hooper, do you have a mic? Well, I just made this player, so like, he's only a 73 because I just created him. What was I finna do? Oh, that is now. Hey, Addicted Hooper, add me. Airtime 305-421.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports, about to tip off the pivotal game 3.
Everybody, thank you for watching. That's gonna be it for
tonight. It'll be the Brooklyn Nets
broadcast.
the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo.
If you ever want to play, just add me. It's my YouTube name, Airtime 305-421. So just add me anytime, and I'll accept your friend request.